you've been killing it recently. Not gonna lie, you've been killing it a lot recently. Well, guys, I think it's about time we do it. It's been a long time. It's been a long time waiting for it, and I feel like it's better than ever just to talk about it. Now, since 2020, the decade of 2020, we have got the first Sonic movie in 2020. 2021, we have got Sonic Colors Ultimate. 2022, Sonic Movie 2, Origins, Frontiers. 2023, Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic Superstars, Sonic Origin Plus, Sonic Horizons, Final Horizons, my fault, and we got Sonic Dream Team. 2024, we get Sonic X Shadow Generations, the Sonic Movie 3, this time 3, and of course we have Sonic Cross Worlds this year. I wanted to make this video of the best and worst of the 2020 decade because I feel like it's a better time to talk about it now because I wanted to talk about it way. This is supposed to be a super early video, but it's okay. It's It's better yet doing it now with Rumble being out too. I've not forgotten. Y'all thought I did. No. With Sonic Rumble being out, and I can voice my opinion on this. Before a lot of the comments start to get mad, or y'all start to get mad, when I go up best of the decade, I'm not strictly talking about what is the absolute best game, best media, the actual best thing to come out. I'm more talking about, do people still talk about this? Is it reviewed in a positive or negative way? Can this influence the future of Sonic? Like, for example, Frontiers. Just an example, by the way. Frontiers could influence open world in the future. Could influence how we just look back at it and be like, with Sonic games now coming out later in the decade, Frontiers really influence a lot of that. And we even talk about Frontiers like in a good or positive way. So it's not just really what is better than better. Like, I'm not gonna say this particular thing was better media. Rather it was Sonic Prime. Oh yeah, I didn't even talk about Sonic Prime and Knuckles. Saying like this show is better than this game, or this game is better than this. It's not about which one's better, which one's more positive, more negative. It's really about what we all view about it, and if we even talk about it in the first place. Cause I'm gonna give my rankings to all of them, and I'm pretty sure it's 14 of them. Pretty sure. So I want to do the countdown of 14 to 1. So yeah, let's get straight into the decade of 2020 Sonic, and let's see if we can come down and see if it can be the best decade of Sonic. Talking about 1990s, 2000s, 2010s, and 2020s.
I'm gonna reach for the stars, although they look pretty far.
Starting off the list. What is possibly the worst to come out of Sonic in 2020s? Rather, it's irrelevant that people don't talk about it at all, or it's even with it being a good or bad game, people just don't talk about it. It's just not viewed as high. I believe the 14th place. It's pretty easy. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be pretty honest. It's pretty easy when I come down to it. Like, and it's even like days that I wanted to do this video like 2 weeks ago. It's even easier now with like saying this. It's Origins. It's Sonic Origins. That be stalling. It's Sonic Origins. I believe Sonic Origins is the last place mainly for the fact that no one talks about it. I feel like I don't even talk about it that often. Origins is a okay, good game. It has all the classic games, has all the thrills that you love out of all of them. It's not talked about that often. Actually, I would go as far to say I don't hear anyone really talk about it to the point where it's like it's dang near like lost media. I'm not gonna say lost media because again, like, it's just not really as talked about as all the other medias that came out. Rather it was the movies, the TV shows, the games. It really doesn't matter. But when I look at Origins, I'm like, Origins was an okay game. it did its part as just like being a classic game, and it really doesn't help with Superstar coming out the very next year, by the way, with Origin Plus coming out 2023 too. So it felt like it was kind of just in the mix of everything. That, yeah, I think I feel confidence in putting Origins at last place, because yes, people view it in a positive way, but no one talks about it. It's hard to really like put something high or put something low when no one even talks about it. And I think Origins is still an okay game, like okay thing to get and an okay thing to just praise and like. But I definitely think Origins is probably my 14th place. I definitely agree with that. Let's go to 13. I think this is, I've been like really thinking what I would put at 13. Rather it was this or this. Because I'm low-key still thinking about it. But I feel confident. I feel very confident saying I think I'm gonna go with the Knuckle Shell. Because it has given us, like, to some degree, it gave us a little bit of influence for what's to come for side Sonic movies and specials, where like we can get a spin-off Shadow Show, we can get a spin-off this show, Tails show, Amy's show for what we care about. But the Knuckle Show itself, it's not even viewed in a positive way. Actually, it's more viewed in a more mid/negative way, as I see. I personally thought it was okay, nothing special, you know. Our Dangerous, it was the easiest 6 out of 10. It was the easiest thing to just say, okay, it's nice, not too shabby. But like, what do you really? I don't really expect much out of a show that's coming from a movie, especially when I see like other things. Like I've seen like other movies that end up being like shows in like Disney or Cartoon Network. I'm like, they could have just stayed movies. Pixar movies, especially. DreamWorks. Oh my goodness, the amount of DreamWorks shows becoming movies or movies becoming shows. Like so whatever. But for the Knuckle Show, again, not as viewed that much, and I'll even go as far to say like it's more on the mid to like negative side when it comes to like perspective for a lot of people. And again, for me, it's just okay for a lot of things, and it has a little bit of influence, I guess, with the sideshows, but still not as influenced as the rest that we're about to go by. Which leads me to 13. Prime. Guys, I just gotta say it. Sonic Prime. Where do I even begin with this show? Where do I even begin? Season 1 was so good that Season 2 and Season 3... Actually, I'm gonna say this. No, Season 2 was actually really good. We're not talking about... Season 1, Season 2 was really good. For Season 3 to be what it was, I'll always say this. I'd rather a show start out bad than end up amazing, than a show starting off good than ending up bad. Because Sonic Prime starting off really good with Season 1 and Season 2 being really good, just for Season 3 to be... Come on, like, be so serious. The one good thing about Prime that I always see influence of is Crossworlds. We have like the characters, 9, like we have some of the characters from Ultimate Adventures for Knuckles and Amy, and the influence is definitely where you look at it and say, no matter how you feel about Prime, it was a hit for Netflix. I mean, I think when it first came out, it was like number 3, top 10 on Netflix for like a good minute. Like to the point where it's like, it's still crazy influence and popular and everything, where it's like, even with a lot of people not liking the show, a lot of kids still watch it, so it's like, you definitely see the impact and definitely see the influence. And you could damn near still say like, the next Sonic show they want to build up on, Of course, not really build up on Prime, but like just make it more cool, make it more better. I will say the one thing about Prime that I will always respect about Prime is the fights are amazing. The one good thing about Prime is the fights in Prime are better than any of the fights I've seen in any of the Sonic shows personally. Like the way they do their fights, the way they do their show moments of Knuckles, Tails, and all of them happen doing their thing. Like I know there's different dimensions of them and stuff like that, but please, next time they give us a Sonic show, please just let it be the Sonic and Friends, because you really have. I just now thinking about it, we never really got a Sonic show with Sonic and Friends, really, other than Sonic X, and you still have humans. Like, just show us Sonic World, bro. Just show us his world at this point, bro. But I think Prime does a pretty decent job at Impact, and even like especially Impact. I think Impact, they did a really, really great job. But as a show, season 1 really good, season 2 actually really, really good. 3 was definitely something. 3 was definitely something. That's what I would definitely say. And I think that's gonna be our 12th place. 11th place, which I know a lot of y'all been waiting to say, Colors Ultimate. Colors Ultimate. I think these 3 sit perfectly right next to each other because of how they're probably the most talked about negative pop wise, but in a way where you can look at it in a positive way, because if we do get remakes, remasters and whatnot, they're definitely not gonna look at this and be like, we don't want to be like this. we don't want to just change up a little things or change up a little graphics. We want to up the promotion. We want to go even further beyond, especially with like Sonic Shadow Generations, whatever the next remake or remaster is. And that's why I will always give Colors Ultimate its credits, because I thought Colors Ultimate was pretty decent. I do think people have forgotten that Colors itself was not that amazing of a game. It's a great game. It's a great, solid to great game. That playing Colors Ultimate, it only really like messes with some of the graphics that you kind of don't like about the original, but at the end of the day, it's still Sonic Colors, guys. I'm gonna be honest, it really just is. And I just think it's just decent at its core. And you definitely can see that if they want to do remakes and remasters as time goes on, definitely up things with going on with Sonic Shadow Generations, especially like later on in the future if they all want to remake or remaster Sonic Adventure 2, Heroes, or so forth and so forth. But I definitely, even like the way people even like talk about Colors Ultimate, it's kind of more brighter side than the last 3 that I named, Origins, Prime, and Knuckles. Because I don't hear anything about Origins. I hear Knuckles way negative, Prime crazy negative. Colors Ultimate is way more decently, just graphically. That's really about it, honestly, about for Colors. And even then, everyone just talks about the update being a little bit better now with Colors Ultimate. So yeah, I feel like that I will perfectly put those as 11. I'll put Colors Ultimate as 11. 10. I'm going to say Sonic Rumble. It's kind of hard to talk about Rumble right now because it is the latest Sonic really media to come out, really. And it's in the Game Awards for the best mobile game. Kind of ironic because I don't think there's been a lot of good mobile games, and Rumble's a good game. Rumble is a pretty darn good game. If y'all want, I'll probably make a review on the game sooner or later. But I do think it's like a pretty good game with like a 7.7 or something. But Rumble, I feel like does a good job at just easy, good game to just instantly download free, play with friends, play with multiplayers and everything like that. Where I think 10th is a perfect spot for Rumble because it's not too low and it's not too high. It just does. I think Rumble just does its part. I think the impact is definitely going to show when later on, as time goes on, with mobile games, Steam games, and they could just be free or just play it. You can just just think about it one day and just play it. Honestly, I think I'm pretty sure. And the one thing about Rumble is it feels pretty positive. Like everyone's loving it. They do. It is viewed a little bit as kind of a cash grab, but at the same time, that's mobile games in general. Every single time there's a free game, people are always gonna be like, oh, you gotta pay this for like this certain things. Like, of course it is. It's gonna really just be scans and everything. Now they could make it less expensive. Like I'm not gonna lie, I'm trying to get silver, my favorite character in Sonic franchise. Don't let it be $40, $50. Come on now. Nah. But yeah, I think Rumble being 10 is a pretty good placement of where I would put it as the best and worst of the decade of Sonic, and I think it fits the whole. It's good. And it's crazy because like even with me talking about the 14th through 11th place, that's pretty darn solid. I would still say give like pretty darn good. So if I'm really looking at it, 2020 is looking pretty darn bright. Let's get to number 9 though. Because this is about to get controversial. I've been thinking about it, and I'm gonna say my 9th place and 8th place, and why I genuinely believe what I believe. 9, I got Sonic Racing Crossroads. 8, I got Sonic Superstars. This is where the whole. I think Crossroads is a better game than Superstars. I think Crossroads is viewed way positively and better than Superstars. I'm looking at impact and I'm like, Superstars impacting classic Sonic can be brought up many times, especially with the Emerald's power. Trip can also be like a now playable character in the near future if they ever want to bring back classic Sonic. And I feel like there's a lot of new things Superstars brings into like the franchise, where if they ever want to bring back Super Sonic again, Cloud Sonic again, there's elements from Superstars where you can just bring in or even like contribute. As for Crossroads, as much as Crossroads is viewed positive, as much as Crossroads is a great, amazing game, I have every single good thing to say about Crossroads. It's hard to say it's impactful because as time goes on, I'm thinking about if they're ever going to do a racing game for Sonic and saying, are they going to restart kind of? Because they put every single thing when it comes to Sonic Riders, Sonic Transform and all that into this game really. So like, how would they really build up on the next racing game if they ever really do it? So I look at that and say, there's not that many great ideas when it comes to Crossroads 2, when it's like, what's to build upon for future racing Sonic games, where this is kind of the standard. Like, this is kind of everything. Like, this is like the Kirby Air Riders, with Sakurai saying the Kirby Air Riders is not a continuous thing going on. Sonic Racing Crossroads, dang, probably won't be a next thing going on, you know? But I also look at Superstars and just say, you have lots and lots of things to just build up on. Like, of course, I know Mania 2 got canceled or whatever. Like, I've heard that Mania 2 was not supposed to be like things, and we got Superstars instead. And when you really don't, I always say this. I've always said about Superstars. When Superstars is not brought up as a Mania clone or as Mania 2, and you don't even talk about Mania at all as in Superstars, pretty dang near amazing game if I'm really being honest. Like a lot of people don't think of Superstars in a pretty midway. People, it's either negative or really, really positive. I think Superstars is crazy amazing with if you just don't even bring up Mania or think about, oh, this is supposed to be Mania 2. Like, no, Superstars is own game. Superstars is great, and Crossroad is of course amazing and great too. But when I think about it, when I truly think about it and go off impact and go off what the future of Sonic can look like, I truly believe Crossroads is 9, and I'll put Superstars 8 because I think Superstars is a really big impactful for the near future for how they can do classic Sonic. And heck, even like modern Sonic, like shoot, they can make modern Sonic use the Chaos Emeralds for like the same type of power-ups, which kind of gets me excited for Frontiers. If they do Frontiers 2, or even like the next Sonic game, for like if they want to make the Chaos Emeralds start now to be like power-ups instead of like just Super Sonic in general, like that would be fire. Like that would truly be fire. But yeah, that's my 9 and 8. Let's get to 7. 7. I got the second Sonic movie. Got the second Sonic movie because I think the first one is not better. I don't think the first one's better at all. I think the second one's way better actually. I think I gave my review on all 3 of them in my review for Sonic 3. First one I gave a 7, second one I gave a 9, third one I gave like a 9.7. But second one, as good as the second one is, and was really impactful for the third one, that's where I think the impact kind of stops. It's really just impactful for the third one to set up. I think the first one set up the entire trilogy, and even like set up like Sonic as like a character where personality and everything like that, where the second one was really just setting up for friends and setting up everything for like what's to come in the near future for everything in the movie side, by the way, movie side. And I'm glad they brought in Tails, glad they brought in Knuckles. I don't think spoilers matters anymore. By the end they show Shadow. I will hope. It's been what, 3+ years? I would think people have seen the second one by now. But I do think the second one is probably the least impactful out of all 3 of them, but still does a crazy good job as being a great film, like as a movie, and just being a great film that simply can go to the movies, enjoy, or even just watch it at home and enjoy. And yeah, I would say that's a perfect 7th place spot, because it shows really where Sonic is like becoming like extremely great. Like especially when you look at it and you just say the second one came out around when Frontiers came out. Frontiers was getting the game's really back, like at a positive light. So it's like, see this, and it's like, okay, we're cooking. So I definitely see the second one and just saying, oh yeah, that was really great and very impactful. But out of the movies, it probably is the least impactful till when we get to like the first and third one. But yeah, that would probably be my 7th place when it comes to Sonic Decade 2020. 6th place. Let me think about that, because I probably... Okay, dang, I already messed up my list. Dang it, I wanted to... Oh my goodness, I already messed up my list. I wanted to make sure I wanted to do this without writing the notes. Oh, wow. I already messed up the list. That is crazy. That is actually crazy. Because I still forgot how do I keep forgetting Dream Teams and Mario Sonic the Hedgehog? Oh my goodness. Okay. After Sonic Rumble, which is 10. I had Dream Team and then Mario Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh my goodness, there's no way I forgot about those 2. Oh my goodness, there's no way I forgot about those 2. That's on me. That's the craziest part is, like, I wanted to do this without notes, and I was like, okay, I can kind of cook this without notes. I got, okay. 9th and 8th, I got Dream Team and Mario Sonic the Hedgehog. Why? Mainly because they're mobile games, kind of hard to really talk about. Positive, very, very positive when people do talk about them. I'm just gonna give a quick rundown between those two, so we can just get to 5 because, yes, I do have Crossworlds at 7, Superstars at 6, Sonic Movie 2 at 5. Those Mario Sonic the Hedgehog and Sonic Dream Team is 9 and 8. I can't believe I forgot about those two games. I can't believe it. That's so crazy. That's so crazy. But people view them in a highlight. People love that there's characters interaction. I know Sonic is actually with friends and all the crew. Crazy. It's viewed in a positive light. It's viewed great. It is a great game. Both great games. If Dream Team's on console, we could be talking about it even better lights. But yes, I do have them right behind Rumble. My fault. I should have low-key made a list of this. I'm not gonna lie. but I digress. Let's get to the top 5 though. Let's get to the top 5. Oh my goodness, I still can't believe that, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. Cause I'm literally thinking, I'm like, wait a minute, did I mess up? That's kind of crazy. 4. After Sonic Movie 2, I have. I'm missing right now. Oh, Sonic 1, 3, Generation. Okay, yeah. Next, actually, yeah. I'm going to say Sonic X Shadow Generations. I'm going to say Sonic X Shadow Generations because for 4, because the impact that it gave us for a crazy, wonderful remake, remaster, whatever y'all like to say. It was just phenomenal, and the boost, you can literally say this is the best the boost system ever looked, in my personal opinion, since Unleash. I thought Unleash was a little bit better than Generations, but Sonic X Shadow Generations boost gives me super excitement to like what's when the next mainline Sonic game comes, next Sonic game comes for boost era. If they can go this hard for Shadow, oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm not gonna lie. I think the Sonic X Shadow Generation game is phenomenal. And it also just the fact that got a 9 on IGN. When was the last time Sonic got a 9 from IGN? You gotta think about that. The impact of this game brought in so much, and the fact that it's actually like fantastic of a game. I have my top 5 Sonic games of all time. What the heck? This game's peak. This game is peak, guys, and I think it gives me like super confidence in if Sega ever wants to remake, remaster something. I think they can cook. I think they can truly cook, honestly. Especially if they can do something like that. Just give me that Unleashed 2 and I'm here. Just give me that look, Sonic Unleashed remake. I will be there. Or Heroes. I don't mind. Shoot. Any game. I'm gonna be excited for any Sonic game, you know, because Sonic just it's a good franchise, bro. It is a good franchise. And that's crazy how I can look at Shadow Generation and just be like, that's 4th. The fact that these 3 very impactful showed that you can very much love the Sonic franchise is super good. My 3rd place being the first Sonic movie, all the way in 2020, if I remember correctly. Yep. And with the first movie coming out, I still remember the trailer, bro. The first trailer before the redesign. And everyone was it got like so many views on YouTube that I remember it being so vividly out there. Mentioned, I wasn't even like really like a big Sonic fan at this point. Like I would say I got back in the franchise about by the end of 2021, the start of 2022, because Frontiers was looking very exciting. So when the movie came out, it's just like you just see that first trailer, you're like, Get that away from me. Get that away from me. But when they did the redesign, the uprise, bro. The moment the movie came out, you could tell they was building something special. The fact that we've come a long way after the first movie, and I was actually rewatching the movies the other day, and I'm like, it's crazy how much we came a long way. After Sonic being basically alone, from not having a family to having a family, in the first movie. Second movie, he gets friends. Third movie, he starts to understand about life, understand about like there's gonna be challenge that you just can't that you gotta have face and so much more. And it builds upon the movies with the first one is super impactful, bro. I really like. I think the first one has shown us that no matter how they do the Sonic universe in the movies continuously, I have good spirits that I think they will keep on like giving us interesting plots, stories, and just interesting things that we're just all going to be fascinated, love, and the first one was a good movie anyway. The first one was a really good movie, and the box office even proved it. Box office, all three of them actually all proved it. Really good. And it's good to see Sonic like cooking. Like you look back at that and just say, dang, 2020 really started off pretty darn good with Sonic, the first Sonic movie. So like you can look at stuff like that and say like it's been like bright side since then. After probably Frontiers actually, but that, well, game wise, but movies and other stuff, you could definitely say that for real. Which leads me to the final two. Final two, as what is looked in a positive way, negative way, decade, so forth and so forth, and best stuff. 2, I have Sonic Frontiers. I think Sonic Frontiers has changed our whole perspective on can Sega cook? Can they cook? Can they cook with a Sonic game? Could they do this with a Sonic game? Can they be great as time goes on? And with Sonic Frontiers Impact and Final Horizons coming out a whole year later, by the way, so pretty much all in one. You look at stuff like that and say, man, with Shadow Generations being as good as it is, Superstar is getting a higher score than Frontiers, Mario the Hedgehog Dream Team being extremely good, you just look at that and say, we're in a state where I feel confident with Frontiers being out. Every game is either good or great or amazing. We're not in the terrible, mid, bad, not anymore. We're just in the good era. I can't believe I'm saying it. Like we're actually in a good era of Sonic where it's like holy crap. The games are getting reviewed good. The fans are loving the games. Everyone has their. There's gonna, of course, there's always gonna be positives, there's gonna be negatives, but the fact that people are viewing them in a crazy positive way, because again, Frontiers has its issues. Rather it's glitches, pop-ins, some stories, some gameplay, some mechanics, whatever. We can all look at Frontiers and just say, if that's not one of the best 7 out of 10s I've ever played, I don't know what else is. Cause dang, if that's a 7 out of 10, that's the best 7 out of 10 I've ever played. I'm not gonna lie. That game does a lot of great things where, rather it's music, rather it's story, rather it's boss battles, Super Sonic battles, making Super Sonic relevant again. Oh my goodness. This game is super positive, impactful, that it makes you super excited for the future. And the fact that they've been cooking since then, and it makes you super excited for mainline because Frontiers hype was there. if you was there for Frontiers when it came to trailers after trailer after trailers, the first trailer was not that good. Second trailer, crazy high. Third trailer got you even more excited. I can't imagine the next mainline game for how they did Frontiers. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be insane. That's gonna be insane, bro. The next, either Frontiers 2 or just a whole new game, it does not matter, bro. It does not matter. All I know is it's gonna be phenomenal, and it's gonna be something to just be jumping on of. I'm not gonna lie. But I think ultimately number one is the Sonic Movie 3. I think Sonic Movie 3 is the best of this entire decade when it comes to being really just the best. When there's not a single negative I've seen anyone say about this movie. There's not a single really bad thing about a lot of things that's going on with this movie. I do have some nitpicks, of course, my personal nitpicks. When they show Super Sonic, they do go back to Eggman and them, and it's like, I want to just hear Live and Learn. I want to hear this. I want to see some peak. There is some moments in the movie where it's like, okay, it's a little bit, but that's just nitpicking, because ultimately the movie's phenomenal. The movie's phenomenal. One of, if not the best movies I've seen in 2024. Easily the best gaming movie. I'm going to say that confidently. I'm going to say that with full-on confidence. That's just not me being a Sonic fan either. That's just me just being truthful. It's definitely something where, holy crap, they're already it looks like they want to do a shadow type of show. They want to do like a side character type shows with Tails, or a Tails series, Amy show, or like they want to do great. Like the fact that this movie was so good with box office, so good with like reviews, and so like they want to expand upon this movie so much already. It's only been a year. It's only been a year. It's like they want to like get everything they can out of this movie, and that just shows that everyone should be excited, bro. Everyone should be excited if you are a Sonic fan, because if we're getting shows of these type of these characters, it's like you can really get excited for that. The Knuckles show, as iffy about the Knuckles show as it could be, getting excited for getting these type of shows left and right is clean, because we don't really see the Sonic characters as it is, you know? So, getting characters to have their own type of shows and seeing the impact the third one brought in, it gives you very, very excited for what's to come in the movie franchise, quality franchise, and oh my goodness, the production. Oh my goodness, if they can cook that well with 3, what's stopping them from literally making the best masterpiece of all time? What's stopping them from literally just cooking? It is crazy that we are in a time where looking at 2020 and saying, I think so. If Origins is the worst out of the decade, or not the most talked about out of the decade, that's crazy. And that's crazy, because it's like Origins is still good. Like we're at a time where we're looking at the worst and the best of the decades out of 2010, 2000s, and 1990s. Bro, 2000s, we had 06 and Secret Rings. How bad? Let's not talk about those games. But, and then 2010, boom. Like, you had legit criticism like great criticism that you can give out for Sonic when it comes to media, shows, and so forth when it came on games and in the 2010s and 2000s. As for 2020, the worst criticism I could give is it's just not talked about. I can't really say even for what Prime was, the Knuckles show was, and Sonic Coast Ultimate was, they aren't bad. They're just not good. And I rather hear those three things be called okay or solid than hear whatever talked about in the 2010s, especially that Boom and Voices era. So I feel like we have come a very, very long way with how Sonic has like really been cooking, bro. Like, you look at 2020s, you just gotta say good, good, good. Even though it's not talked about, good, 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 great, amazing, peak. So I definitely look at 2020 and say, not only is he back, this is the best. This is the best I would possibly say Sonic has ever been. Like, ever been. And it gets you just excited about everything, bro. Rather it's the movies, the TV shows, the games, everything Sonic related just feels like breaking news at this point because of how confident we can feel so confident in knowing this could be our favorite thing that comes up. This could be a great thing that comes up. We're way past the whole I don't feel like Sega's cooking. I don't feel like this is gonna be good. This is gonna be trash. This is gonna be trash. Sonic Team did it again, made another garbage game, whatever. Like, we're so past done that. And I'm so glad we are. Because holy crap, I loved it. I grew up with Sonic, bro. I played my first Sonic game, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, Sonic Rush. Like, I grew up with this franchise. And seeing that I kind of like fell off during the 2010s completely, really. It's good to be back in the franchise, like in 2021 when I played Mania and played Get Into Frontiers, and just great to just see him back in spotlight, you know. And I just want to just make this video, just talk about like how excited I am for the decade to continue, because we're only halfway through. It's only 2025. We're only halfway through, and it's been a lot of positives. Comment down below, what do you think is the worst of this decade? What do you think is the best of this decade? Do y'all think Sonic is back? Do y'all think we need that masterpiece of a game now? Because I definitely do think we do. Because I'm not gonna lie, with Shadow Generation being peak and everything, if we could get that 10 out of 10 game, that's gonna be phenomenal. That's gonna be phenomenal. But I definitely see this as, dang, he's been doing good, and it can make you cry a little bit, you know. It could just seeing a franchise that everyone thought was dead be alive and raised to the top. Sonic is literally just peaking right now, and it's a wonderful thing to see, bro. It is a wonderful thing to see. And yep, that's really about it, honestly. Like, comment, subscribe. If y'all want videos like this more, let me know. And you guys take care. If the Game Awards have something, we are there. We are there. I don't know when it's getting uploaded. It might be uploaded right before the Game Awards. It might be uploaded after the Game Awards. I will be there. I need the new Sonic game, bro. I need it. We out of here. Peace.